What's going on, guys? We're back here with another video this week, and today we're going to be talking about Heimdall and his upcoming event here. Datamine has indicated that he's going to be arriving on the battlefield here in December 13th, and he's going to be in the upcoming Favor the Gods event. Galactic Warriors is the character trait that's going to be used to basically unlock him. They haven't really indicated what characters that's going to be, but next week we do have an update coming, so that's probably going to put that trait into the game, so we'll know more from that. I'm gonna say it's probably characters like Thor, Loki, most likely Yondu, probably some of the Guardians of the Galaxy, that sort of thing, because they are kind of, you know, spacey and galactic-y. So I'm gonna say that, and then most likely other characters like you know, there might be Thanos in there as well, and some other spacey characters. But nope, just make sure all those guys are up to 7 stars, so that way you guys can kind of progress through that event when it is here. But yeah, let's jump into the game here so we can talk about some things that I usually do in anticipation for these types of events. Alright guys, so we've got exactly 14 days before Heimdall arrives. So usually in anticipation with these events, so in the past we've had Minerva, we've had Graviton, and other character unlocks. And that's just to name a few off the top of my head here. I don't want to list them all. But in anticipation for these events, usually the first thing I do is I save my power cores like crazily. So right now you can see that I've got 800 power cores, and that's not a lot. Usually I like to keep my supply in the thousands. But with Agent Coulson and that final push to get him up to 6 stars at the end there, that really ate up everything in my supply. So I mean my gold, my power cores, everything, just to basically get him up to 6 stars. So I was successful in doing that. But with regards to the power cores now, we get 50 power cores every day from our daily objectives, so make sure you're doing them. And then on top of that, we also get those free energy refreshes. So if you absolutely need to use it to you know, give yourself extra campaign energy, since you're farming characters or you just want extra energy to farm materials, try not to use your power cores for that. Try to save up your free refreshes and use those ones instead. Again, like I said, we've got 14 days, so that gives us about 700 power cores if we're not using it and we're just conserving it. So again, that's going to give you an extra 700 power cores every day if you're not using it. If you're using the power cores on your energy refreshes, yeah, that's going to be very problematic if you want to farm Heimdall. On top of that, I mean, if you've got an ample supply of power cores and that Agent Coulson event didn't phase you, then I mean, then, you know, do your day by day, and you know, you can use it as you will. But again, the other thing is arena. So try to push higher in arena. I mean, if you can consistently get into the top 250, that gives you pretty good rewards. I mean, even in the top 250, you get an extra 100 power cores. And like I said, we've got 14 days. So if you can get into the top 250 and you can do that for 14 days, that's an extra 1,400 power cores, right? So again, that's 1,400 power cores you can use on the Heimdall you know, event refreshes. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is just be conservative, try to rack up as much power cores as you can. Like I said, in any of these events that are coming up, that's what I usually do. I just hoard, and I'm very patient, and you know, try not to be greedy or anything. I know it's very tempting, right? For you to just see those power cores build up, but that's exactly it though. You got to be patient, and when the event comes, you're going to be all ready to go, and that way, you know, you're going to be like, wow, you know, I was ready for this. So that's kind of what I did with Agent Coulson. I built up like 6,000 power cores before his event got launched, but that's basically what you want to do in anticipation for that. Other things as well, I'll briefly mention just the Red Star Orbs. Again, with Heimdall coming, he's going to get an increased 10% chance. That's usually their pattern, and then because it is coming in 2 weeks, and then the Red Star Orbs usually sticks around for like another like 5 or 6 days. So you've got like sort of close to, I'd say, 3 weeks for the Red Star Orbs. So there's a very good chance I'll probably have at least 20 before that event comes, because usually I get about 5 from the Red Star Sundays. So we've got 2 more weekends, so that's going to give me at least to you know, at least to 16. And then you got the 7-day dailies from your from your daily rewards, and I think I've got one. Yeah, I've got one coming up in 6 days. So, and then you get another 5 from that. So I'll definitely have at least 20 before that event, which is nice. So, but again, guys, don't use them. There's no point in using them. I mean, I usually just do them in batches, and then that way you have a better chance, especially if there's that increased percentage. And as I already pointed out earlier, we don't really know what the Galactic Warriors trait is going to tag, But, you know, level up your Space Galaxy characters. I mean, most people by now will have quite a bit of, you know, of the cosmic characters, for example, like Thanos. You know, you've got Star-Lord in there. You've got, you know, Rocket Raccoon. What the heck's going on? Oh, this is the extra one. Sorry, guys. You've got Star-Lord, Raccoon, Yondu, Minerva, probably. Just pretty much anyone in space, to be honest with you guys. And there's a very likelihood that it's going to be like, you know, maybe Fantastic Four as well, but my Fantastic Four isn't even that high up. But there's a very good chance it's going to be like Ravagers. It's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be the Asgardians, obviously. And anything that's kind of spacey. So make sure you guys have those up to 7 stars, and that way you can kind of just plow through that event, and then you can pretty much just cruise through it, and then just do the refreshes, and then you can hopefully get some good drops from those orbs. All right, guys. And lastly, just trying to be conservative with your gold. So I know with Agent Coulson, that pretty much ate up everyone's gold, but again, you'll get, you know, your daily challenges, and you'll get the blitzes coming, and then you'll also get your daily objectives every day. I mean, daily objectives give you like 115,000 every day, and then with the gold challenges, that also gives you like 240 gold, and that's pretty decent as well every time there's one of those events. So those are gonna add up. So just be conservative. So for me, I mean, we don't have Agent Coulson anymore, so the only thing I'm really using my gold on, other than, you know, if I need to get some specific characters to another tier. But usually what I do is I just buy the unique materials in the store here. So I mean, right now, what did we buy? We just bought the Superior Sigil because I know that I need it for my cosmic characters. And other than that, I didn't really spend much on anything else. I'm just saving the 400,000 there, and then just slowly build your gold reservoir back up, so that way you can use it on you know, on Heimdall when he does come out, so then you can at least level him. And if I get over a mil of gold, then I feel a little more comfortable, right? Then I can kind of start spending a little bit extra again. But other than that, I'm just gonna let it build up again. And like I said, guys, do the blitzes, do the raids. I mean, all the raids and everything. I mean, like the alpha raids, the gamma raids, the beta raids, whatever, they're gonna give you gold orbs, so you want to make sure you do those ones as well, so then you get extra money. And like I said, I think most importantly is just being diligent with your power cores and trying not to spend it on the refreshes or on anything. You know, if you gotta use them in raids, or if you gotta use them in Fear the Darkness, just hold off until, you know, for the next couple weeks here for the time being. And that way, when he does come out and he has that event, you guys aren't going to be crippled by the power cores, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm ready for this. And especially if you're ranking in the top 250, and you've got, you know, let's see here, you're in the 250, you're getting the extra 50 as well from your daily objectives. That's 150 per day. In 10 days, you're going to have 1,500 power cores. So that's pretty good. And then, you know, we've got more than 10 days. Obviously, we got the 2 weeks. So that's going to give you quite a bit of time for that event. And then that way you can kind of build up your power cores for that. All right, guys, that's usually what I do for new character events. Hopefully this has been enlightening, and hopefully you guys found this useful. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy gaming!